religions.
So much out.
The mystery religions.
Oh, we're
The
back.
mystery religions, I want to tell you the mystery behind the mystery religion. 12. It is
It's
destruction.
dead.
Guess that
It's
the
dead.
Penn and Teller.
That's the American.
Penn and Teller does a magic
mystery
trick, and he
religion.
tells you how they trick you. So if I'm gonna be the Penn and Teller of the mystery religion, is that the most great
Oh, prettiness.
I was really shocked. I found out Augusto Sandino was into the strain, got into this like strange.
For a couple seconds, I gotta go back right now.
This other
So
guy
I think Les would be the
who was like,
further.
I think from some other country. I gotta look it all up, but he was like, this guy was like a cult leader, and Augusto Sandino was way into this thing, and I never knew all this. He had like this really strange mystical belief system.
There you have it. Inside, behind the mystical, that's a distraction. Because that's a distraction, and underneath they sneak power out of you. And here they create a ritual. They say, oh, here we want to have democracy, but they don't tell you. Yes, if I give you food, you think it's gonna do some good for you. Here's some food. But what about if I put a word in front of it? I say, it is some poison food for you. What about if I tell you, here's a democracy? It is representative democracy.
That's true. And then I put
It changes the whole perspective because it is they use the words, and the words that come in the Western world, they have Greek or Roman characteristics, and that cultures are based on the mystery religions of Babylon. Babylon. And what were known, they were not known about the mystery religions, and the word Babylon comes from the word Babel, which means to confuse.
Yeah.
So there, with the word that I said, representative democracy, you enter into a ritual. According to the IRS, a religion is any institution that has a ritual, just like Dianetics. They do not believe in a deity, but they have ritual, they codify the rituals.
privatized.
So,
I love your hair. Let me get a close up on your hair. There's like plant life in your hair. It's beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
You look. It just adds to the hippie aura.
Democracy. It's your fault that you elected us. Is you enter into a ritual which is called voting, and you create a hierarchy of those people that are elected. So there are the rulers of you, and they rule like the high priest over you. There you have it. Religion.
Yeah.
Ta-da!
I don't mean to offend anybody, but did you hear the joke? You know the difference between whether or not there's it's like what you believe is a religion or a cult.
Well, by
In
definition of IRS.
religion, your prophet's dead. In a cult, they're alive.
Oh.
I like it. Oh, that's
There you
cute.
have it.
That's pretty much it.
I like
in a
it. I
nutshell.
like it. So through the power of ritual, these people enter into a ritual called legislating. And every time they say yes and nice through the ritual, you get less power. Because there are more laws. In 2013, there were 40,000 new laws.
Wow.
Nobody knows how many laws are out there in the books. Is it 443, 2023? We don't know. It's a mystery. It's a mystery religion. Once again, the distraction to create a sucking of power.
Yeah.
See, you should
Because
be doing
you create a
street
hierarchy.
theater because you know how to do it. We got it
Yeah, you tell the story well.
perfect.
There you have
A
it.
lot of body motion.
He's got it down.
But you think everyone who participates in spirituality is different?
No,
You're
different.
conflating spirituality with religion.
Well,
Don't
That's the
complain.
irony. It's
Well,
like
well,
even
yeah,
if you
that's
don't
the-
believe
Yeah,
in
you used to get in
religion,
touch
that's
with
what you believe
spirituality.
in.
Why?
Everyone believes in
Are you saying
something,
if I don't
even
have-
if
if I don't have
they
a-
don't
if I don't have
need to,
religion,
or
I
they
don't
don't
have
think
that
they do.
If you believe in nothing, that's a belief.
Innate in our existence.
Yes.
So, so if I don't have religion, I don't have the tool?
Okay, no,
Then how do I
No, it's one of many tools. One might be.
here is the
Maybe.
problem. Here is
Young-
the
young
problem with
grasshopper.
religion and spirituality.
Yeah.
There is a psychological study is called intentionality. And so you know what Hellstack is? Hellstack or Hellstack? How do you pronounce that?
Oh my
Hellstack.
gosh, this is
Like, if I have
hilarious.
three dots like this, right? If I put three dots together, okay, I have two hands right here in my knee.
This is so fucking funny.
I actually met her once. She used to live in Santa Barbara.
Oh,
Cool.
here's her picture.
So,
She is an interesting Yeah.
So over here, I got two pieces close together, right? Do you see the line in between them?
Not until you told me. It's
But now you see it.
imaginary.
But yeah, now you see it. That is called Gestalt.
Okay.
You fill in the empty spaces.
Gestalt?
Gestalt, yeah.
Gestalt.
Gestalt. That's Gestalt. You fill the empty
Yeah.
spaces.
Got it, so
They call it
it's really
subtext in
close to
screenwriting.
So there is some part of humanity that when you see something, you also see intentionality.
Yeah.
Like you see a tree that moves, and then you say, oh, that must be alive. It must have a spirit.
Is that like don't think of an elephant?
Yeah, and then you think of an elephant?
Yeah.
That's
Ah.
Yeah. Same vibe.
So that is part of humanity.
Like the
So-
only way you cannot think of a pink elephant is by never having had thought of the pink elephant and gecko. If you think of it, you're always gonna.
Don't think about monkeys.
Everybody here-
Whatever you
everybody here
do,
has
don't think
taken
about
trigonometry.
monkeys.
Just take a what?
Three, trigonometry.
No.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Yeah.
that would be a good campaign. Don't think about world peace.
All right. Anyway,
That's
So-
brilliant.
so for me, spirituality is nothing more than a free release of imagination. That's what it is. But that's okay.
Really?
Because just like
Wait, you're saying religion?
no spirituality.
Oh, okay.
Now religion is when you codify somebody else's idea.
Okay.
And you accept that somebody else's idea, and underneath there is a ritual, and the ritual has a hierarchy.
It's also telling
Here's the
somebody
thing, here's the
what
thing,
not
though.
to do. They do the opposite combined with also.
Wow, it's 12:30 already, damn.
To communicate, understand what someone's
I'm not in a
saying.
rush.
Think of the elephant, you're-
Yeah.
you
Oh,
just
okay.
heard the words and you can't help but think of the elephant. even-
Exactly.
And then
Yeah.
you
Here's the
contemplate
thing, though,
further,
we
like.
all know the
why would I
borders
not think
of
of an
Western
elephant?
thought and the Western spiritual.
Man, if I would have put out this video 2 days ago, there'd be more volunteers in here.
And my friend who's actually parishioner, the priest comes in, the priest walks
I swore I wouldn't, but I did cut 2 cucumbers, even though I swore I would not work in the kitchen.
She says, you know he's a Zen Buddhist?
Hmm.
So it's like, I mean, can this happen in a traditional society? That's not gonna happen, right? You're not gonna go to like a Eastern Orthodox church in Romania and walk in and there's a priest and say, is it possible you could be a Zen Buddhist? No. So there's this weird opening up in the West that we also have to account for. What's going on there?
What, in what context? What do you mean the opening up?
You can go into it. I mean, I'm wondering how many Episcopal priests and Catholic priests and Lutheran priests are now Zen Buddhists, or you know.
And still practice and still be
Yes,
a priest?
the guy puts on the collar in the all the vestments.
There's no contradiction between
and
Zen
goes
Buddhism
through all
and
these
Catholic. You
rituals
can be a Catholic
where
and
they
be a
just
Zen
worship
Buddhist. It's okay.
I would disagree with that because
No,
Zen
you can.
Zen Buddhists do not place blame on anybody, and the Catholic religion absolutely places blame.
Yeah, how does that work?
Yeah. You are but a grain of sand within the vast ocean, rather than you are a sinner every day.
My uncle's a priest, and I'm telling you
Activism is the
that-
activism.
No, within the Orthodoxy of the Catholic
Yeah,
Church,
hierarchy.
you are at blame for being alive as a sinner.
Because it could be
Under Zen Buddhism.
I was never taught that in Catholic Church
Well, but that's why you're a
Those
sinner.
who are immoral,
because I wasn't taught that I'm a sinner.
No. That's why. Okay, so in the Catholic
Let me turn
religion,
around because the
in the
light
Catholic
is
religion, the
bullshit.
reason you need a baptismal is because you need to be saved because you're born as a sinner. Even from the get-go, you're born as a sinner. That's why babies get baptized.
So I get baptized, so I'm good.
No, and then you have to have like all this. You have to repent, and you have to go and check in with the priest, and you have to like do your like penance. You got to do all these things because, like, not you in particular, but anybody who's like a Catholic practitioner
You don't
who follows the
Like
Orthodox.
that's not. You don't actually have to.
Well, that's what the church promotes.
Yeah, but
That's
you
what would
don't
be
actually
like,
have to.
Well, that's what it would be like if you're a working member in the church kind of thing. Like if you're involved in the church, that's what you do. It's the same
I
thing with-
was like very involved in the church for a small time. Nobody required anything of me.
It's not necessarily like it's like implied within the things you have to do. It's like the same thing with within the Mormon religion. Like people tell you like, hey, this is a tenet, but nobody's gonna push it on you. Like, oh, you gotta not drink soda. You gotta not.
I'm ready.
pronto.
We got a vehicle?
It's in the pronto or the
These noodles, these noodles, should I turn them off and strain them and?
Alright, let me get a couple of my things.
Yeah, we're gonna have you
Whenever he says.
It's just, I think these things are the only things that are on, you don't wanna leave
Let's
burners
go.
going, that's for sure.
Okay.
Oh, are we leaving right now?
Yeah, I'll get into the park.
You know what? You know what? One of these rest up. I have a car.
I'm following my ride. I might lose connection. Where'd my ride go? Oh, look at this house. Oh my god. Look at this house.
You might be making a point right now.
I love this house. We drove by this house and I'm like, oh my god, that house is so beautiful. And they're like, oh, that's where we're going. I'm like, oh my god, I get to go inside the house. Alright, time to stop lusting after the house.
Alright, I'll be right there.
Oh, it's my USB. Alright guys, so I'm gonna stop streaming for a while. I'll probably start streaming again whenever I get back to the Capitol. Oh good, because I want more time. I wanted more time. Oh fuck my USB cable. Go Speed Racer, go Speed Racer, go! Hey, now if you're just tuning in, this is the hostel, Sacramento International Hostel, which has been so generous as to open up their kitchen and make an agreement with Occupy NatGat to come and use their space to cook. So basically, the Occupy NatGat volunteers are cooking for everyone who's staying in the hostel in exchange for the use of the hostel's kitchen, which is working out and benefiting the hostel and NatGat, so that's awesome. So guys, I'm gonna go ahead and drop the stream, and I'm headed back over to the Sacramento State Capitol right now. Bye! Alright. Now, don't get the cucumbers and the apples conflated. That's what you have, cucumbers and apples. I didn't even know. Just don't get them conflated, whatever you do. Alright, I don't want anybody to see what vehicle I'm getting in, so bye.